Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is like midnight here, and we are just getting back from seeing Aladdin, Broadway on tour here in Orlando, and I wanted to talk about it because it's always best to talk about stuff when it's fresh on my mind and all that good stuff. So, man, I'm a little out of breath. Sorry. Um, I was so first of all, I was so happy because I got these tickets a while ago, and I was like, I hope I don't go into labor before we go see Aladdin, because if I do, okay, we just gotta let the tickets go. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, let's talk about it. So, Aladdin, I love the cartoon, the animated version. I also actually like the live action version. It was not bad. I enjoyed Will Smith in it. I think he made it. Um, but of course, the animated version is it's everything. Is this like the animated version? No. And I don't want to say not at all, but no. There's so many new songs. Um, they are missing one big character, and that is Abu. So, um, but oh, by the way, this has spoilers in it, so I'm going to tell you about what I think about the show, and if it's even worth you seeing, or I don't want to say even worth you seeing, but is it would I recommend it? Yeah, there you go. From my opinion and perspective. So it is missing one big character, which is Abu, and um, supporting character of Raja. Why is that? Probably because they're animals. So it was weird because instead of having Abu, they gave him three friends. And the first part, like the first half an hour to 45 minutes, I was like, okay. To be honest, I felt like I was at a school play, sort of. Uh, Not at a Broadway play per se, and that was just me. That was just me, really, my expectations, and my expectation for this was, oh, this is going to be just like the animated version, kind of like going into live action version. Oh, this is going to be just like the animated version, and it's not. So if you cut your expectations there and don't go in thinking that, you won't be disappointed. And I'm not saying I was fully disappointed. At the beginning, I was a bit, because I'm like, where's Abu? And who are these like friends that I had no context for? So, but they ended up turning out to be really good in the show. It was really good. Um, Also, it was, I feel like the show didn't start until the genie came out. And he was flamboyant, and of course he was all that. he he had jokes, he was interacting with the audience, so he was saying things like, I don't know if he was ad-libbing or not, but Aladdin asked him something, and he goes, "Where do you think I'm from? Wakanda?" "No, I came from the lamp." Of course, a reference to um, the Marvel film, so Black Panther. So yeah, I feel like the show started, and the glitz and glamour of what Broadway is started with the genie, and that was maybe 30, 45 minutes in or so. And I would say, is this for children? No. I was talking to my husband. I was like, I wouldn't take my 5-year-old to see this. I would take my 13-year-old to see this. They had a lot of adult jokes, so it was funny. Like, there was a lot of places where you're just laughing. But they were adult jokes. Like, one of the jokes was when Jafar was asking Aladdin, telling Aladdin that, oh, you need to go to the Cave of Wonders because you're the chosen one. And he goes, you know, we've been watching you. And Diago, which is not a bird, they actually have a person, which he was funny doing that role, was like, we've been watching you, but not in a creepy way. You know, just jokes that would go over a kid's head, but we're laughing at as adults, you know. And, you know, Aladdin telling Jasmine after the carpet ride, she's like, oh my gosh, the view was beautiful, and this was the best night ever. That was the best view I've ever had. And Aladdin's like, well, you know, you're not looking at what I'm looking at, you know. Of course, her attractiveness, her body, her beauty, etc. That was more of an adult joke. So there were a lot of those which were funny, not inappropriate, just funny, but would go over a 5-year-old's head. Like, mommy, why would someone be watching you in a creepy way? Or, you know, whatever. So I thought it was good. And the dancing was great. Some of the singing was okay. The Jasmine kind of butchered the whole new world a bit for me. Although it's one of those things where she could sing, but when it came to a whole new world, she kind of changed her voice a bit, seemingly, and went more into a different voice or what have you. But that's okay, you know, it's live. That's the best part about stage performances is, yeah, people are going to mess up or things will happen or what have you. But singing was just okay. But the performances were great. And I very much so enjoyed Aladdin. And I would recommend it, actually, just not for kids per se. I'm not saying you can't take your kids, your 5-year-old, but I would probably wait till they're a bit older. So all the jokes that they're making, which were a lot and more adult funny, they will sort of get it and be able to laugh too. But I'm glad I was able to see it. And I do hear Lion King is amazing, and I haven't seen Lion King yet. And so that's the next one when we have a 5-year break. Oh, because the baby's coming. So, yeah. It was good. It was entertaining. And I appreciate triple threats. You know, you can sing, you can dance, you can act. And all of that you have to be able to do when you're on Broadway. You know, and I respect that. I respect that. Gotta respect them. And it was really good. So I hope that helps you guys to figure out next time it comes to your town, or if you're going to be in New York and it's actually there, if you should go or not. Yeah, you should go. It was good. I'm glad I went. I definitely want to see Lion King next. So yes, that's my quick how was Aladdin Broadway touring and our experience. It was a good experience. So, oh, by the way, basically it's like two and a half hours or so, because they started a little late, but it was starting at 8 and we were out by like 10:15. So after the intermission, everything went by really fast. And yeah, the genie definitely definitely was the star of the show. And well, he's the star of the animated version as well. So yeah. So I hope you guys have an amazing, I'll be releasing this in a day. Have an amazing day. I am going to get me some shut-eye if I can. I haven't been. I'm 36 weeks, 36 and a half weeks right now. And yeah. So I will see you guys next time. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Yeah, Aladdin was good. It was good. It was just different than the animated version. It of course hit the key parts, but there was a lot of new songs, and his new group of friends. And she had a group of friends as well, so her ladies in waiting instead of Raja. So I guess they kind of had to balance that out a bit. Yeah.